There are some things the president or whoever is looking after the slide deck can do before the meeting. At that point, a lot of things such as the stats, the VP report, and so on would have already been entered. There is an option to add a core value or to select a member to deliver a core value. And this can even be done way in advance when members can be chosen, picked in advance to deliver the core value. They will get an email reminding them that they will be picking their core value. And the president also looks at the agenda and the script. We'll go through the agenda first. These are all of the slides that can appear. They have been labeled whether they are specifically for online or specifically for in-person. And if it's a hybrid meeting, then the president can make sure that everything that relates to in-person has been clicked and is hidden. And everything that's online is visible. We can click to see what each one will look like and can go through to see there's certain ones that the chapter may not want, and then they can be disabled. Click and click disable, and that's it. There's a generic rename slide. If the chapter wants, it has a certain naming convention, it can use that. There's the in-person one, which would be disabled for this meeting. There's some random slides that will come up, such as welcome, check connections. This is for BNI Online, if chapter wants to do that, if that's part of what you're doing. Open categories that come up randomly. There's the call to order, the disclaimers. So if they're not recording, they have the not recording disclaimer. If they will be recording, then they can turn that one off. There's the disclaimer or the warning about not driving. Call to order in person, which would be hidden. Then there's a slide to pick the president, and then one that will call the visitors. And there's a few different ways to display the leadership team, and it depends on the chapter's preference and what they've been doing, where they can all be on one slide or they can appear on individual slides. There's various formats for this slide. So it's just a matter of checking them out, going through them all, and deciding what the chapter wants or what the leadership team wants to display and doesn't want to display. I won't go through them all here. Just make you aware that you, in setting up your chapter, need to go through all of this. And then once you've decided, then the president every week just needs to go in to make sure if there's any slides that do need updating or anything, if it's a hybrid that needs to be turned on and turned off. I won't go into great detail here. This will get much easier as you all practice. So that's a chunk of what the president does before the meeting. Something else the president would check is if there's any new or renewing members, or this could be set by the VP as well. There is both new and renewing members. They are combined, and for the way the slides display, we have been combining them. They are in BNI+, they are combined as both new and renewing. However, in the slides, we've separated them so that we can give all the attention to the one to each member, which you'll see as we get into that part. And then, of course, any network leaders and so on would also be updated. And make sure you click save at the end. The president can also prepare any notes for the meeting by going up to Meeting and Script. The script itself is not editable by the president. Notes can be added, though. Click here, and the president can put in notes. Then save that, and each section can have its own set of notes about what to say, how to do things, how to click through, and so on.